Okay, so first things first, we are, and let me open up the chat so I can make sure I can see the chat in case you guys have any questions. Um, all right, so first things first, I'm going to start off in Creative Fabrica. So the first project we're going to work on, and each project, so it could be broken down on the YouTube channel a little easier. After each project, I'm gonna stop the recording and then start the recording because a lot of the questions that are being asked are a lot of repetitive, and I know a lot comes from a lot of people coming in that wasn't, here from the beginning, so a lot of them don't know. So just to keep down a lot of the confusion and everything like that, each project will be put on YouTube individually. So the first project we're going to work on right now is going to be um, we're going to work on the notepad holder first. So I'm gonna come to Creative Fabrica, and I'm just going to type back to school SVG. Now, I always tell you guys to keep in mind when it comes to designing and choosing and picking your colors. You know what your AMS and printer can handle. So keep that in mind. If you guys don't have Creative Fabrica, um, once I find the image I'll go ahead and get the image, the SVG uploaded on the Patreon. Or you can go to Google and you can type in Google, or you can go to Chat GPT, um, and do the same thing as well if you have that. And you can just go to chat and you can just basically, oh, gotta pay my bill. You basically type in let me see, create me a bundle that Ooh, images suitable for 3D printing and laser cut. And I just really did that just so you guys could see like what type of prompts, like, give you help on how to go in and get your images or whatnot. But um, so yeah, that's basically what you would do. Come over here and do that. But we're gonna go to Creative Fabrica. So let's see here. I like this one, but that will be only for kindergarten. Um, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and get this pencil. We'll go ahead and download that. And let's go ahead and extract. Right, and it just alert me and let me know that it was together. And you see what it gave me. So, and um, you choose which one you want, but you could definitely come in here and get your images if you don't have Creative Fabrica. So let's go ahead to the extract. Okay, so let's extract all. All right, and let's see. I think it's going to be pencil two. This is so. Yeah. All right, I'm about to put the pencil tool on Patreon for you guys, so you can follow along for whoever wants to follow along.
Person took her glasses out. She said, yeah, I'm not a receipt. No, I could not get into you, and I tried so hard. It was just. Can you guys mute?
Y'all have y'all have co-hosts. Y'all can mute them. All right, I just uploaded pencil tool for you guys. You can go grab it, follow along, and then I'm gonna go find the next image. I'll go grab it because we're doing a pencil holder and the notepad holder. So let me go get the next image I want. And then we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. No, I used that one for the add-ons for the letters. I don't want to use that one again. Where is it? What did I type in for that image? Hold on, let me go back up here real quick. Mhm. Let me type in back to school. Because I can't, it's an apple I wanted and I can't find it. So give me a second. Oops. Mm, Right, right. Now we getting somewhere. Okay, where's my app? All right, and so I want this apple right here. This one. Or we might can use this one, but I'm gonna use both of these. I'm gonna grab both of these right here. Download. Extract. All right, and we can close Creative Fabric, but we don't need it anymore. Okay, so we're gonna take the split monogram one. Let me put that one here, and I believe it's gonna be this one. Yeah. All right, so I'm about to upload these two for y'all. So y'all have all the images and we can go ahead and rock on out. It should allow me to put it on the same post. Yep, I can. So I'm putting it on the same post. All right, so I updated it. Now you guys have all the files. And we can go ahead and open up Silhouette Studio. All right. So when I come in Silhouette, I always click on the page layout when I come in here. I don't know why everything is moving really slow. Everything. But I always click on page setup right here on the right, and I always click on media size and make sure it's on auto 12 by 12. And then we're going to come over here to the left-hand panel. We're going to click on merge, and we're going to go ahead and start bringing in um, our images. So let's go ahead and start with the pencil first. We'll go ahead and start with the pencil. All right, so I'm going to highlight the pencil, and we're going to make this, let me see, we're going to turn this to the side. We're going to hold down the shift key and turn this to the side like this. All right, and then check off of it. So I think we're going to use this, make this, we're going to use this and do um like a pencil holder and then like another area to hold like scissors, and then maybe another section to do like maybe the paper clips, and little pens, push pens or something like that. So let's go ahead and we're going to check the size and we're going to go up just a little bit more, um, to get to about 9. And I'm cool with that. And then let's go ahead and go up and we're going to take this up to about, let's do about 3.5. Yeah, I'm okay with 3.5. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So now that we got our image sized, um, we're going to go ahead and highlight all of it. We're going to come over here to the right hand panel and we're going to get our offset tool. All right. So once we get our offset, you can look and see. It's totally up to you how much of an offset you want. I'm okay with that offset, so I would just click apply. So then we're going to come and I'm going to click on just the offset and we're going to do the offset in red. You can do the whatever color you want. I'm doing my offset in red.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
need you to go back a couple steps.
Okay, so where you want me to go back?
So I'm sorry, my computer was moving slow, so it just finally uploaded. I pulled my pencil in. That's where I'm at now.
All right, so then All right, so when you pull your pencil in, then we're going to highlight all of it. So back. All right, so if your pencil came in like this, you're going to hold down the shift key and you're going to get the green circle right here and you're going to just turn it to the side. So turn it to the side. We want it flat this way to the side. And then after you do that, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to highlight it all. And we're going to go ahead and play with our size. So I'm going to go ahead and take this up to about 9. And then we're going to go about 3.5 this way. And that's fine with me. 3.3 is fine with me. And then now we're going to highlight everything again. And we're going to come to the right hand panel and get the offset tool. And we're going to create an offset. And once you have your offset to your liking, as you can see, mine is at a 0.095. I like that. That's fine for me. I'm just going to click apply. And then you have your offset. I'm going to come and click the offset. I'm going to come to the paint tool and I'm going to paint mine red. I want my offset red. Everybody good so far? All right. So then I'm going to come and I'm going to start a new folder on my desktop. So let's title this, I'm going to call this pen holder. All right. So then we're going to come back to silhouette. And I'm going to zoom in just a little because I just want to grab the offset. And I know I have the offset grab because it's red right here in the left-hand panel. So I'm going to click on File, Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive. I'm going to turn this into a SVG. I'm going to grab my pen holder folder and we're going to title this Red Offset number 1 and click OK. And then we can hit the backspace and let's start bringing in our pencil. So let's start at the tip. So we're going to click on File, Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive, SVG, and we're going to say Black Tip, number 2. Backspace, because we don't need the piece anymore. Now off to the tan piece, same process. I'm going to name this tan and just number 3. Go back. Let's click here. Same process. I'm going to say yellow, number 4. Same process for the silver piece, our metal piece. I'm going to gray, number 5. Now last piece, our pink eraser. Same process. Pink, number 6. All right, so we are done with silhouette. We can go ahead and close out of that. Now let's go ahead and open up Tinkercad. All right. What is going on? Why am I not signed in? Hold on one size. Let me sign in my team. And that's what's happening because I got so many freaking emails. That's what happened with my calendar, my Google Calendar. I got a trendsetter email in my personal email. This is not the right account. Is it? I don't know. We gonna have to run with it. All right. So click create. Go to 3D design. We're going to start off with the first thing we're doing because I want to get you guys in a habit because I see where I listen and I pay attention and I see where a lot of you guys are having some struggles at. So the way we're going to do this project is going to be a little different than we normally do, but in a more easier way to help prevent you guys stumbling across some of the issues you're having. So first things first, we're going to name our project up here. So you can name it whatever you want. So we're going to name this, I'm going to say compartment, three compartment pen holder. So boom. So now let's go ahead and click on import and let's start bringing in our files. So we're going to go and get our pen holder folder and we're going to go ahead and start with piece number 1 and import and bring that in. All right, so now we brought piece 1 in. We're going to click on it. Let's go ahead and highlight it. Well, let's go ahead and turn the quality up to 24. We're going to go ahead and change the color to whatever color you choose. Um, then we're going to grab a work plane and let's throw the work plane down here and up here at the tip because that's where our first piece we're bringing in at. Click on import and let's go grab our tip, piece 2. All right, let's go grab our piece. We know we have this piece because it's pink. It came in pink. We know that piece was red. So when you first click on it, you might still see red. You're trying to move it. So slow down. Slow down right here and always look right here. It's going to let you know what you're doing. So let's go ahead and click back on here. We know we got it. Let's go ahead and press D to bring it up to the work plane. We're going to turn our quality up to 24. Let's go ahead and change our color to black. And then we're going to click on the inside, change our 10 to 2 and click off of it. All right. So now we're going to get a work plane and we're going to bring our work plane right below the black tip because we know that's where the second piece is going. So grab that like that and click on import and let's go get piece 3, which is our tan piece. Import. All right. So we're going to grab it. We know we got it selected. Press D to bring it up. Turn our quality to 24. We're going to change our color. Mm, that's fine with me. I'm going to click in here, change that 10 to 2. All right. Grab your work plane, drop it right below the tan. Import, same process. Let's go get piece 4. All right. So we're going to click on it and I don't have it. So I got to move around till I do. And now I have it. Press D to bring it up. Turn our quality up to 24. Want to change our color to yellow. Come in here, change the 10 to 2. All right, so now come get your work plane. Drop the work plane right here below the yellow. Import, choose file. Grab our gray piece. Turn our quality up to 24. We'll press D to bring up to the work plane. Go ahead and change our color to gray. Come in here and change the 10 to 2. All right. Grab a work plane. Last piece is our eraser. Import. All right. Grab our piece. D to bring it up. Turn our quality up to 24. Let's go ahead and change our color. Let's go. That one's fine with me. Change that to pink. And let's turn that 10 into 2. All right. So now you should look like this. Everybody should look like this. So we're going to grab a work plane and wrap up our project, what we just did. Okay. So now this is going to be a new step that I'm going to incorporate with you guys before we go any further. And that is only because a lot of people is having issues with this when they come in here. Um, when they come in here, they have issues with their pieces moving around and they get stuck and get frustrated because they don't know how to get their pieces back together. You can't break it in here, guys. So you can come in here and move around and mess up as much as possible. Start over. Like start over. I do it a lot. It's not a cakewalk. I posted my two failed prints from yesterday, so you guys can see I have failed prints too. So in that case, when you guys complete importing all your pieces in, the first next thing I want you to do is go ahead and highlight everything, and I want you to duplicate it and put one of them to the side. Okay, always do that. Because that way, if you mess up, you have a base that will get you right back to this point right here. So I'm going to make sure from this point forward, every time we come on here, that's going to be the first thing we do once we import all our pieces in. All right. So now, once we get that piece duplicated, then let's go ahead and we're going to come back over here and we're going to go ahead and size this. And let me see. Let me see, 50. Let's do 50. You can do 50. I'm good with 50. So once you change the size on that, let's go ahead and just highlight everything. And you know you got 6 shapes. It should say 6 shapes. You know you brought in 6 pieces. Press D to bring it up on your work plane. All right. And now before we stand it up at its 90-degree angle, we are going to bundle group it together right now. So now when you move it, it all moves in one piece. And this is where a lot of you guys are getting stumbled up at because when you're trying to turn your models, your pieces are moving. When you're trying to align different pieces, it's moving on you guys. So if you bundle group it together, this will stop that from happening to you and you'll be able to continue to move on um completing the project without any issues. And I found that when you bundle group in the beginning like this, it's fine. So let me see something once. Let me just go ahead and duplicate this. So as you can see, like when you move, you see how that moves around and stuff like that. And that's what's happening. You guys were getting frustrated when you go to move something, it was all moving all the pieces and everything like that. So bundle grouping it together will definitely take care of a lot of those issues for you guys. Um, so with that being said, now let's go ahead and let's stand it up at its 90-degree. All right. And we should look like this. Highlight it, press D on the work plane if you need to bring it up. Oh, can somebody mute them? All right. So now you should be stated up looking like this. Okay. Um, so now I said I wanted to do a three compartment. You could do two. It's totally up to you, however many you want to do. So now the next move I'm gonna make is I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna get me actually I might want to use this one actually. The round roof. I think I want to use this one on one of the pieces. The piece for the paper clips. I do. So now we're gonna go ahead and let's turn this around this way. So I want to turn this down that around that way. And then we're gonna go ahead and size this up some. Hold on. So let's bring it over here. So we are 52 that way. So let's go ahead and just do.
Hi everyone.
Hello. All right, and I just used the align tool right here to just align it into the center of it. And then I'm just gonna drop it down with the triangle on top of it, like that. So we're actually gonna drop this down. All right. All right, and I'm just gonna put that right there like that. I'm gonna line it up where I want it. So right here, um, is where I will go ahead and start dropping it down in here. And this is basically where um they can put like their pens, uh, paper clips, different things like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn that into a hole. Okay. You can make it wider if you want. It's totally up to you. All right. All right, now click on that, hold down the shift key, click on that, and we're going to union group. All right, hold on once, go back, make that, take that in some, and then we'll bring on, and bring it back in there. All right, there we go. Now we should be, all right, hold down the shift key, union group. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so there go our cutout for our paper clips and stuff. To go in right there. So now, yes. All right, so now we can come and get a cube. So let's get a cube now from the right hand side. And we're going to make our cube. That's already 89, 7, let's go 60. All right, so our measurements, we'll go 40, um, we'll go 42 by 42 on the measurements. I'm okay with that. And then you can go ahead and click on it, hold down the shift, and we'll click the align to, and we just want to align it in the center. All right. And let's go ahead and turn that into a hole. We'll go ahead and drop that down in there like that. And then you can go ahead and click on your pencil and turn that into a hole so you can see how far down it is in there. And if you want it to fit down, then if you want it to go down longer, then just go ahead and click on that and just bring that up. But you know you got 89.33. That's how tall it is. So you know that's how much space you got to play with. So we're at 70. I'm gonna take it up to 80. And then click on it and then just bring it down. And you want it to peek out just a little. Go ahead and turn that back into a solid. Okay. And then we're going to click on that and we're going to duplicate and we're just going to click right on the keypad and just bring that right. Just keep hitting it and bring it side by side. It's already aligned perfectly for you. That's it. And once you get that piece aligned accordingly to how you like it, we're just going to click on both of them, hold down the shift key, and then click on the pencil and then union group it together. And just like that, we have an insert to put pens, pencils, markers, highlighters, scissors, whatever. If you wanted to go wider, you could. It's totally up to you. So now we're finished. That's it in Tinkercad. So we can go ahead and highlight everything. Click on export. We're going to export it as an OBJ. And we'll finish completing this in Bamboo now. So let's go ahead and extract our OBJ. All right, and we'll minimize Tinker, open up Bamboo. Anybody got any questions? All right.
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's so I was trying to make off topic though. I was trying to make sticker notepad, but I'm not able to get that curve. You know
I'm
that.
not doing sticky notes right now. So the questions will be on the pen holder. Sticky notes will be next. Okay. The
Okay.
notepad holder, that'll be next. Because I don't want
Okay.
nobody getting lost.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and click on file and click on import. And let's go ahead and import it. All right. And as you can see, we don't have to do any repairs to it. So that was definitely a great sign. And look, you guys should be happy with what you completed already. That looks good. That should be something that makes you very happy. So now let's go ahead and um lay it down on its back because we're not going to print this. If you tried to print this standing up like this, it's gonna take you forever. Let's go ahead and slice it and see um how long it'll take you to print it like that. And we need supports. All right, and look at that. Wasn't there. Wasn't there. So yeah. So I would definitely lay it on its back. So you click on the back of it, go ahead and click lay on face. Bam, lay it down on its back. Okay. So now let's go ahead and um we're gonna customize this and put a name on it. So you're gonna click on it and let's click on text. And I like to find my font first because when you size it, when you put the name in there and then you size it and stuff, you still got to end up changing because sometimes the font size is different. I don't have my external hooked up, and that's where all my fonts is. So I don't have I don't think I got let me see, what do I have in here that I could use? Uh, yeah, I don't have it in here. Oh no, ew, ew. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna find us something to put on. We'll do this one. We'll do this one. So we'll use this font right here, and we're gonna do Mrs. Um Johnson, I guess. Let's do Johnson. All right, and we're gonna click on bold, just to make it a little thicker because it's a fine font. And let's go ahead and we're gonna size it up. Now you can definitely type it in. It's totally up to you to get a feel. So 35. Let me see, move that over. So that's what 35 looks like. Um, Let me see, I'm gonna try a 45. All right, I think I like 45. And then I come to the thickness and I do zero point 0.5 on my thickness. That's what I like. And then we're gonna click off of it. And then let's go ahead and click back on it and we're gonna change that to 2. How to change the color on it. Okay, hold on. I think that's a little too big. So let's go ahead and go to 40. See, there we go. 40, 40. There we go. And then you can actually double click on it and I'm gonna actually move this back this way, like that. Okay. And that's perfect right there for me. That's perfect. Okay, but it wants us to go down a little bit more. So let's go down to 30. Let me see what 37. No, 35. Let's do it 30. 34. I think 34 will get us. Yeah, 34 and do us right. We all right. All right, so then just like that, it's done. Now you could put maybe if you wanted to, you could put maybe first grade, second grade, whatever. You could add that and put that right there. But just like that, we have a pencil holder, a three compartment holder. She can put her or he or her, whatever the teacher is, it doesn't matter. But they can put, the little paper clips and stuff like that in here. And that's done. So any questions on this? Anything of this? And let's go ahead and we're going to put our supports on build plate. On build plate only. And then now let's slice it. All right. And we're looking at 6 hours and 16 minutes for print time. But as you can see, this is um 7 colors. So be mindful if you can't print with 7 colors. So with your coloring, you should have, ahead of time, make sure, when you was designing, that you paid attention to how many colors it was so it'll fit your profile. But if you cannot print more than 4 colors, then you would just insert a pause to be able to do your color swaps. But as you can see, it's picking up all my wording. So I don't even need to add the color profile the special settings that I would use when it's fine letters and stuff like that. Yes, Lavita.
Okay, I have a quick question.
Yes.
So when you were just talking about the colors,
Mm-hmm.
the one that Swan did, okay, I kind of said, well, she kind of put two colors together, but I want to make sure I understand. The red on the bottom, since it's not on that layer, can you do five? Can there be a fifth color if it's not on the same layer, but you still have to add a pause? Or
You're gonna have to add the pause,
okay,
regardless. The swap,
regardless. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
you're gonna have to. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And
But it doesn't matter if
but
it's not
if
by
you could
layer.
make it, like I want with these colors because I could, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said when it comes to designing, you design according to what you can print. So design wise, you should already designed it in a 4 color profile. So
Okay,
when it
okay.
comes over there, you don't even have to worry about that. Now, if you're okay with adding the pauses because you're comfortable with it and doing the color swaps, then that's a different story.
Okay, so I was still trying to make sure I was clear. So it's not by layers that you need four. You need four in the whole thing that you're trying to do, or you're going to have to add a pause. That's
Yes.
that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yes, you're still gonna have to add the pause regardless. Because if the AMS can only hold 4, you have to tell it, you have to put the pause in to tell it to stop to be able to insert that other color. Because if not, it'll just keep printing whatever color it's printing last. Or whatever's in there, it'll just print it. You know what I mean? And it won't be what colors you need it to be. So you have to put that pause in. You have to tell it. Anybody got any more questions on this right here?
I had a question, Anya.
Yes.
Maya, sorry.
No, you're
Are you can we take that whole top part off and print that separately? Like, can we print the name separately into it?
absolutely. So, okay. So, boom. All right. Now, all right. So, say you want to do that. That'll cut print time. and a lot. So you click on it and come up here and get the cut tool, and you're going to drag it to where you want it to cut at. So say we wanted to just cut off the pencil, right? So you would drag it to there.
I've never even seen this tool before.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. So we're going to keep orientation. So click here, and then we're going to cut to parts and then perform cut. All right. And then let's go back. Hold on, because it's a tricky too. So let's go back. All right. So let's go back. Click get in our cut tool or cut panel. So, okay, that's why we're going to have to go a little bit below the pencil. That's right. All right, so we're going to go right. Action. Perform cut. All right. Okay. All right. It's still picking up a little bit of it, but hold on. Go back. So you got to play with it until you get all of it. It should just be red right there, if that's what you want to do. All right. Okay. Oh my God, bamboo is tripping. Why did it turn the color? Oh no. Okay, so normally you also could do that too. Yes, you can. You can normally that cut tool works. I don't know why, and it changed my colors. I don't know why it did that. That is crazy. Bamboo is tripping. But you can you can do it in Tinker as well. So let's go ahead and bring it over like that from Tinker. Let's go ahead. All right. So let's go ahead and I was about to try to lay it on his face like I was in bamboo. That's terrible. All right, let's go ahead and put it on his back at a 90. Lay it down on the work plane. Oh, matter of fact, I forgot we got one over here to the side we can work with.
Who is that trying to share their screen?
Oh my God, I didn't even know you was in here. Okay. I
Someone
was
named Jason.
I've been looking for you. I have been looking for you. Okay. So let me grab this one right here. So if you wanted to just do print the pencil part separate, okay, we're going to remove this piece right here, put that to the side, and let's go ahead and highlight all this. We should have 5 shapes, and let's bring that down to the work plane. All right, so now if you wanted to just do this piece, and print this piece separate. So let's go ahead and let's title this uh top name. Let's do top name. Just say top name. So just take this piece right here, highlight it, click on export, export as an OBJ. Let's go ahead and extract it. All right, so now we're going to come back to bamboo. I'm just going to add another plate and just bring it in on the same one we're working on right now. All right, import our tinker. What? No. No. They better not bring all of it in. It did. Hold on. Go back. Go back. Because tinker wants the stinker. Or no, did I import the wrong one? Hold on. Because it shouldn't have did that. I did. I was going to say. Top name. That's the one we need. Caught it. Caught it. All right. So boom. There you go. Now that's just doing that piece separate. And then you would have, of course, do. So you would then move this to the side. And then we're going to let's do 60. Let's do 60. Or what was it? We had 55. Let's do 60. And then bring that up. And then stand that at a 90. Okay. And then you would do the same thing as far as putting your the same process we just did. You would do that, and then you would just export this as a STL, and then you're going to come back to bamboo, add another plate, and click on import, and we will bring in that piece. And we were bringing that piece, and of course, it would have, our holes and stuff like that in it for our compartments that we would need. And of course, lay it on its back and print it like that. But yes, and put the name and stuff on there just like that too. Same process, but just a few extra steps if you did it. But as far as so you're still gonna have 5 colors though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could definitely you could change a color and make a color, the same color if you didn't want to insert the pause. To swap the colors out, you could maybe turn your eraser black. I've seen erasers black on the pencils. So you could definitely come and paint your eraser black in that way. Um, yes, you could do that. You could do that. I would even do like the tan one right here. If since the eraser, I would definitely want the eraser. So I would definitely maybe um do this color, like maybe the same color as the eraser or something. It's totally up to you. It's however, it's not, you don't have to overcomplicate it though. Um, yeah, you could definitely turn that black. And now, you could definitely turn that black. Um, and that will definitely be 4 colors for you. So yeah. But let's go ahead and I'll make sure you guys get the finished product. Of course, you always get the finished files. Um, it's okay, Buki. I'll make sure you guys get the finished files for this on a Patreon, of course. I'm gonna stop the recording um so we can get into the next project, which is gonna be the notepad holder. So give me 1 second.